New York, number 4, Abby Samos. Head coach is Michelle Murray. Student assistant coach is Richard Scales. Now discoveries for Baruch. And outside hitter, a 5'6" freshman from Staten Island, number 6, Stella Chung. And middle blocker, a 5'9" sophomore from Shanghai, China, number 5, Viola Khan. Libero, a 5'4" freshman from Staten Island, number 7, Wei Chan. And outside hitter, a 5'10" freshman from Belgrade, Serbia, number 9, Mina Antovic. And outside hitter, a 5'7" freshman from Putnam County, New York, number 16, Taylor Bello. At center, a 5'7" freshman from Queens, number 22, Catherine Chen. And the starting libero is a 5'4" freshman from Flushing, number 6, Danielle Pagon. Head coach for the Bearcats, Ed Edwards. Now let's play ball.
Sorry? I'm sorry, I'm not. Where's the no, it should be 2. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Arc Arena here on a quiet Baruch College for today's Dig Pink Invitational Tri-Match involving Baruch College, your Bearcats, the Privateers from Maritime, and Rutgers Newark, the Scarlet Raiders. And we'll get going here first with our first match, featuring, of course, your Bearcats against Maritime. And I'm here with men's volleyball CUNYAC All-Star, my color analyst for the day, here to provide you all great insight. Stephen Roach, how are you?
Hey, it's good to be back again. Bearcats are 11-8, 5-2 in CUNY, and I'm just excited for another good Saturday of volleyball. Everything's set up, and we have a Dig Pink game going today. The Bearcats are in the home pink jersey, and Maritime is wearing white on pink.
Bearcats, of course, from the CUNY Athletic Conference, currently find themselves with a 5-2 record, and it appears as if they will finish either 3rd or 4th in the regular season standings, which means, by the way, that they will be hosting a CUNYAC quarterfinal on Halloween evening, 6:30. Opponent to be determined.
Starting the game off with a nice serve. Free ball goes to the middle, blocked. And an error for Baruch to start with a double.
Bearcats have been on the road quite a bit. This is their first home match since September the 26th. After playing Brooklyn here on September the 26th, they went to play Old Westbury, went out to Brooklyn to play NYU, then went to the multi-match, Medgar Evers in York, and then the other night they were at New Rochelle.
Outside set for Maritime, off the hands for kill number 2. Maritime goes up 2-0.
Privateers, of course, are from the Skyline Conference, currently with a 9-9 record, 3-3 overall in conference play. Head coach Michelle Murray. Richard Scales is the assistant coach, and team manager Kevin Izzo.
Baruch finds their first point with a missed serve from Maritime.
Maritime, of course, is also where our current athletic director came from. And if she's listening, we say hello.
Middle set for Baruch. Picked up by Maritime. Outside set, high ball. Shot. Dug by the libero. Outside. Tipped. Dug. Maritime with a back row attack. Baruch picked it up. Baruch responds with a free ball. High ball to the outside, tipped, blocked. Baruch with the cover. Free ball back over, Maritime to reply. Miscommunication on the free ball. Baruch gets point number 2. $11 o'clock Saturday morning. We got 3 good matches coming up today. We're only 4 points into this one. This one looks like it's going to be a very defensive match. More miscommunication from Maritime. Baruch, point number 3.
So the Bearcats, after falling behind 2-0, have now managed to swing in their direction the last 3 points.
Nice deep serve. Free ball coming from Maritime. Baruch needs to do something with this. Outside set. Down the line for a kill. Wei Chang, the freshman. Staten Island native, pulling out a lead for Baruch.
4 in a row now for the Bearcats.
Freshman Stella back to serve. Free ball picked up, middle set, tipped, and nobody was home.
Please, 5-2.
Joust at the net, and it looks like Baruch is going to take that point, 6-2.
Yeah, looking at the Maritime coach, this keeps going. She's going to call a quick timeout to get her team to regroup.
Yeah, they need to focus on the first ball. Ball comes over, passed, tight to the net, middle, straight through the hands of V. Sneaks her point in.
The Bearcats volleyball team is one of the youngest teams in, as long as I've been here, but talking to a lot of people in history. You look at the lineup, a whole bunch of freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, even right now we have 5 freshmen on the court.
7-3.
Sneaks in another kill. And freshman back on to serve. Oh, play middle actually. Maritime's getting the ball passed high, but it's just not high enough for the setter to get there. They need to get the ball just up a little bit more so she can get her feet there and set the ball. Baruch to serve again. Ball comes over.
Good dig.
Baruch gets the ball back. Middle set. Rolled to the corner. Dug by Maritime. Set to the back. Picked up by Baruch. High ball outside. Shot. Deep corner. Picked up by the libero. Maritime outside. Angle shot goes down. Number 14. Gabrielle. Ball goes down for Baruch. That was a great tip. Right into the middle of the court. Nobody home.
Bearcats are really, really playing well. They've had some tough home matches so far this season. Tough one with Staten Island. Tough one with Brooklyn.
Despite what the record says, the Bearcats have been playing well this season. They've just played some very tough teams.
It's always been that case with Baruch playing a very difficult schedule.
And with women's volleyball, too, there are a lot of good D3 teams. You cannot just assume you're going to walk over anybody. Just like that, Baruch finds another point down the line.
Good point. 10-5. Bearcats doubling up on Maritime. We will, of course, have all matches here today on our YouTube channel. Coming up next, we'll have the neutral site game between Maritime and Rutgers Newark, and then at 3 o'clock, or maybe sooner, depending on how these matches are going, we'll have the Bearcats ending the day taking on Rutgers Newark.
Back set, killed. Gabrielle with the kill and back to serve. Jump float. Goes just long.
Service out. Bearcats lead 11-6.
Bearcats go up 11-6. A nice 5-point cushion. Danielle, the libero, back to serve. Ball goes over, deep, picked up. Baruch did not have their middle subbed into the game. Baruch served that ball with 5 players on the court. You could kind of see the middle Viola scurry to get over to her position before the ball went over, and she was just a little late. Point Maritime. Libero to serve, ball goes over, picked up, middle set, V with the tip in the middle, that's a point! 12-7, what a smart play by V.
12-7. Taylor Mello to serve.
Taylor back to serve, nice float, middle, tight, picked up by the Bearcats, free ball, Maritime to reply. Middle set, off the hands, no, ball goes out.
13-7.
Taylor back to serve again. Nice deep float. Tight pass, dumped by the libero. Picked up by Baruch though. Middle set, tipped in the middle again, and the ball goes down. V is finding a home in the middle of the court with the tip. 14-7, Baruch leads. Ball goes over for Taylor. Doug, outside set, down the line, shanked by Taylor. Great service run by her though.
SUNY-Maritime 8. Serving will be number 1, Erica Kirchner.
Baruch with now a 6-point cushion. Maritime with the ace off the hands.
3-14 and SUNY-Maritime 9.
Way almost had that, it just went right through her fingers. Erica back to serve. Ball goes over, dug by the libero. Outside set. Tipped into the middle and finding a point again.
The Bearcats lead 15-9.
Maritime needs to clean up the middle tips right now. Now freshman Stella Chung back to serve. Ball trickles into the net. Point Maritime.
Bearcats still holding a 5-point lead.
Freshman Abby back to serve. Jump serve. Picked up. Down ball from Baruch. Maritime to reply. Tight set. Down ball. Doug. Outside. Stella. Deep. Picked up by Maritime. Ball set over. Danielle with the dig. Ball goes outside. Straight into the net. She needed to aim just a little bit deeper on that play. 16-10. Bearcats have found a 10-point or a 6-point lead. As we've got our third team, Rutgers, walking into the gym right now. It looks like we have an out-of-rotation violation for Maritime. One of the players was not correctly lined up with where she was supposed to be. You need to be in specific spots in specific positions for plays, and they were just a little off. It's called an overlap. Baruch to serve into the net. Losing some momentum, but 6-point lead. Let's see how it works.
Today here on campus at Baruch College, a lot of activity around campus. Today is open house.
A lot of new Bearcats come in. I saw that.
Yeah, we have several thousand students walking around campus. Baruch is, being a commuter school on weekends, very quiet, as you know. You're, of course, from California, so I know you're probably on campus a lot. But it's just one of those things where throughout the day, people are going to be in and out of the gym. We usually play most of our athletic events on the weekdays.
Yeah, with 18,000 students, too, you find friends, you find people to hang out with. Baruch is a great school. Commuter or not, phenomenal school. And phenomenal volleyball. Middle set. This time the middle tip was dug by Maritime. Ball goes outside and put away with some force. Number 14, Gabrielle. Maritime closes the gap, 18-13. Floater over the net, back set, little inside, shot down the line. Great communication by Maritime, back to the outside, Gabrielle goes for the sharp angle, just missed. Rachel comes back into play for Maritime. Back to serve is Wei Chang. Bearcats 6-point lead, float serve over the net. Middle set, tipped, dug by Baruch. Outside set. Ball goes long, just a hair long. It's one of those things where just because you hit the ball out of bounds doesn't mean it was a bad hit. That ball just went out by 2 inches. Float serve Maritime goes wide left. That one was out by 2 feet.
14 with number 6.
Danielle back to serve, the impressive libero. CUNYAC Player of the Week with the serve. Free ball. Baruch, let's see what they can do with it. Outside set looks tight, tipped over. Maritime's just trying to keep the ball up. Joust at the net and Baruch wins it, 21-14. Let's see if Baruch can focus on 22 right here. Ball goes over. Doug, tight. V just missed it, but there was a net by the setter. The ball landed on Baruch's side, but Maritime netted. Danielle with another serve. Free ball to Baruch. Baruch to reply. Middle set. Doug. Outside, shot, angle, one arm. Danielle just couldn't control it. Maritime creates just a little bit more life for themselves. Libero back to serve, float over the net, tight, nice serve, ace Maritime. It's the Bearcats 22, Volunteers 16. Maritime back to serve again. Nice float serve. Tight pass. Another ace for Maritime. Ladies and gentlemen, can they come back? Timeout Baruch. We're going to go to a short 1-minute break, and we will be right back.
Fans, for the latest information on Baruch College Athletics, follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram using one word, Baruch Athletics.
Back to action here after a timeout. Bearcats leading 22-17.
Set outside, off the hands, picked up by Maritime. Outside set of their own, off the hands, picked up by Baruch. Outside, deep hit, ball put away, 23-17. Stella with the heavy arm.
Stella's got such a bright future. Rookie player.
Jumps,
Chen.
she can hit, yeah. We have a great freshman squad.
Yeah, Kerry really did a great job of recruiting with this team. And Kevin stepped in right before the season with Kerry assuming more administrative role. And he's molding these girls, getting ready, not just for the postseason, but for future years to come.
Totally agree. Yeah, Kerry left this program in good hands. She did as much as she could. She did a lot for Baruch, and now she's even doing more in the office. Let's see if Baruch can actually close this game out right here. Maritime 19, Baruch 23. Ball goes up, hits her in the hands. Tipped back to the middle. Maritime there, though. Shot off the hand, point 20 for Maritime. We have a 3-point game.
Yeah, Maritime and the coach really trying to get our girls going, trying to make a last-ditch effort. Bearcats only 2 points from winning the set, and that'll help.
Yeah, that'll kill some momentum. They're looking for momentum in the next match, next game, I should say. Stella Chung back to serve. Short serve. No setter. Ball picked up. Back set. V. Off the hands for point 25. Baruch takes set 1. 25-20. Baruch stealing the first set. And we will be back in 2 minutes. And we are live. Welcome back to set number 2 between Maritime and Baruch College. Baruch took the first set, 25-20, in a very offensive and defensive set. It looked like it was actually going to be closer than 25-20. Baruch took a 6-point run at the end of the match on freshman Taylor's serve. First serve over the net, set outside for Baruch. Off the hands, dug by Maritime, tight pass. They don't get number 2. Clock says 0-20, we're changing that. Baruch leads 1-0. Number 3 for Baruch, Stella Chung, back to serve. Ooh, great serve, just barely hitting the net. Still a miss, though. Number 11, Shannon, back to serve. Ball's passed off the net. Free ball to Maritime. Maritime to do something with it. Outside set. Double. You got to clean up those free balls if you're Maritime and you want to come back from one set down. Baruch takes the lead, 2-1. Mina coming back in the middle. Baruch getting some height at the net. And V back to serve. Ball's up, goes over. Doug. Down ball given to Baruch. Baruch answers. Middle set, Mina. Mina with the kill.
Nice point. Bearcats need a lot of that today. Off to a nice start here after winning the first set, up 3-1. And Viola.
Yeah, V's getting a lot of kills. And some aces. Nice, V. Yeah, John, I can tell you that the men's volleyball team does not play this well in the morning. We are not a morning team.
Not a morning team. Is that why I had to schedule everything in the evening?
Yeah, we got to play you anytime after noon. We like our sleep on the men's volleyball team.
Or maybe you can just go to bed early.
Yeah, but growing boys, we just try to get our weekend sleep, you know?
Well, you guys got the trip this year. You're going up to Rochester with St. John's Fisher hosting a tournament.
Yeah, the men this year got a great-looking schedule. I'm excited for all Baruch athletics.
5-2 Bearcats. Guys, of course, also go play, which I would assume is going to be #1 Springfield again this year.
That is always a close match.
I think that's where you guys open up. And we, of course, open up here at home against Medaille College from Buffalo. No, excuse me, Elmira.
Yeah, Elmira this year.
College comes down here.
Danielle got caught playing short on defense. Ball went a little deep down the line in for a Maritime point. Baruch leads 5-3.
When do you guys start practicing?
We start practicing sometime in November.
It's almost here.
Yeah, the men's season starts around January for spring. So it's always nice to watch some good girls volleyball first before we get into season, get a little pumped up for season, and then, yeah, right after winter break, we're in it. Baruch struggling a little service-wise in this set. Out of the 4 points that Maritime has, Baruch's given them 2 or 3 just from missing the ball in the net. Ace Maritime. And if you're just joining us, Baruch is in the pink and Maritime is in the white with pink. Nice float serve. Taylor back. Ball goes just a little outside. Score is now 6-6. Maritime's tied it. 4-point run.
Yeah, this is the closest Maritime has been up until their leading starting the first set when they went up 2-0. Since then, it's been all Bearcats who now managed to take back a 1-point lead. Here's another one of the many freshmen on the Bearcats roster, Danielle.
Nice float serve. V
Viola!
With the middle tip again.
Viola and Leslie are the 2 considered seniors on the team. Although they each have an extra year, they are finishing academically this year. And they'll be on it on senior night coming up on the 24th against Hunter College.
That'll be another very good game. Baruch Hunter is always good for volleyball.
It's been the CUNY championship the last 10 years. Oh, nice play.
Oh,
look at that.
smart play. Did anyone see that coming?
Definitely not Maritime.
Danielle back to serve again. 9-6. Baruch leads. Nice deep float serve. High ball to the outside. Off the hands. Dug by Baruch. Middle set. V tips middle. Dug by Maritime. Free ball given to Baruch. Outside set. Stella with the kill. That was a very athletic play on her part. Baruch on a 4-point run. Back set Maritime. Tip. Down the line. Picked up. Taylor
Nice
with the
play.
dive. Maritime picks it up. Outside set. Off the hands. Down the line. Point Maritime.
Yeah, that was hit very, very strong by Gabriel Kempsky. Very little that the Bearcats could have done on that one. I mean, that had it. But a lot of credit to Mello on that play.
Yeah,
keeping the ball alive and sending it over.
That was a nice play.
Maritime not fooled that time.
Free ball Maritime. Outside set. Off the hands. Picked up. Free ball back to Maritime. Let's see what they can do with the second one. Middle set this time. Ball goes in deep. They're zoning in on V's middle tips now. Let's see if she can get a couple down. Short serve, nice pass, outside set. Ball goes down. Stella with another kill. Baruch maintains 3-point lead. Taylor with the serve.
Ace!
Touch. She thought about it.
So the Bearcats now have managed to rally off 6 of the last 8 points. After being tied 6-6, Bearcats now up by 4, 12-8.
High ball outside. Blocked by Baruch. That was a nice hit.
Shannon Brady that time. Rutgers Newark is here.
Ball served under the net. That's one thing you don't ever really want to do, because then the other team just automatically gets the point. At least if it goes over, the other team can touch it. Nice deep serve. High pass, back set, shot. Taylor touches it, but just doesn't get her shoulders in the right angle. Nice defensive play, but maybe just a little better hit. 13-10, Bearcats lead. Nice pass, back set to the middle. Deep, and V gets her kill.
Good play by Viola. She's really been playing some of her best volleyball these last few weeks. You know, that's really what it comes down to a lot of times in the regular season. You know, you play, obviously, your conference games, then you play a whole bunch of non-conference games, and you're really building toward making sure that you peak right around tournament time. And I think Viola's heading in that direction, and they need her, you know, come end of the month.
Yeah, she's a tall, good player. We definitely need her for her serving, offense, and blocking. And leadership. She's a very experienced player here, especially on the team of freshmen.
Bearcats lead 15-11.
Catherine, the freshman, back to serve. Float, picked up, back set, shot, off the hands, picked up by Baruch. Down ball. Outside set for Maritime, picked up by Danielle. Ball goes just outside of Baruch's range. They don't get the ball over. 15-12. Maritime fighting. Tipped off the hands. Back row set. Dug by Baruch. Nice high pass. Back set. Tips into the middle. Maritime digs. Outside. Down the line for a point. Maritime. Timeout Baruch. Baruch leads 15-13. Maritime on a couple-point run, and we'll be back in 1 minute. And we are live. Baruch up 15-13. Maritime with the serve and on a couple-point run right now. Let's see if Baruch can stop the damage and hold the lead. Outside set, Taylor with the swing. In the middle, picked up. Outside set for Maritime, into the net. The block was there.
That's the best thing you want following a timeout, is to grab that first point. And a good play that time by the Bearcats.
Yeah, it's always hard when you call a timeout and then come back and lose that point. Back set, little tight. Ball goes just out. Float serve over the net, picked up by Maritime. Set over, Baruch was ready. Taylor with the shot. Dump again, she gets it this time.
Bearcats 17, Privateers 14. Gabrielle Kasky will serve.
Nice deep float. Outside set, Stella down
Nice
the line
play.
for a kill. That was a great swing. That was very athletic.
Only a freshman.
18-14.
She got up, cocked her hand back, just hung in the air for a little bit, and just wailed on that ball. Kind of wish I could jump like that. You know, just kind of float in the air, kind of do whatever you want for a little bit. She wanted to have a sandwich up there. She was just kind of hanging.
Less Chipotle and more workouts.
Is that what it is? Nice pass by Baruch. Middle set for V. Off the hands for a kill.
Viola.
Bearcats lead 19-15.
At this point, they just need to chip away to 25. Play defense and chip away. 1 point at a time. Taylor for serve. Just a little bit out. The setter, Erica, back to serve. Deep float, lands on the line. You got to follow that ball back to the line every time. She goes again. Nice pass by Danielle. Outside set. Off the hands. Doug. Tip for Maritime. Tight set. We got a joust at the net. Net Maritime. Point Bearcats.
It's a big one.
Point for the Bearcats. 20-17.
This is the hardest point of the match, trying to get those last 5 points.
Oh, yeah, always. And if we lost that point, it would have been 19-18, and now it's 20-17. And they get an ace right there, John. 21-17.
21-17.
We go from taking a 1 point lead to a 4 point lead. The Bearcats are looking good this morning.
Well, they definitely could play in the morning, unlike our men's volleyball team, I see.
Net on Baruch.
Point for the Privateers.
They got a little leeway.
So you got yourself a busy day, and after this, you and Ladybug, Jacob Marichal Rudin, will be teaming up to do the next 2 games.
I will be joined by another CUNYAC great player, Jake. He's super excited to come do this with me, and I'm super excited to have him join.
A lot of pressure, guys, a lot of pressure.
Unfortunately, we just lose your expertise, but you'll be back.
No. People don't like the sound of my voice.
Outside set. Down the line for the point.
Nice.
22-19.
3 more.
22-19.
Mina back into the front row for some height. Float serve over the net. Maritime picks it up. Off the hands into the middle of the court for point. So if I'm Baruch, I see that the libero's not on the court right now, and I'm hitting the ball right at the middle, just playing defense. Nice high pass, tipped over the net.
Good play by Chen.
Yeah, smart play. She just wanted to tip it over and said, somebody try to play it. You got no libero, somebody try to play it. 23-20. Nice deep float. Tipped over the net. Danielle right there. Mina, tip back over. Back row attack. Doug. Baruch staying alive. Free ball. Goes over. Back set. Little off. Danielle with the back set. Taylor off the hands. Maritime to reply with a free ball. Baruch needs to put this ball away. Outside set. Off the hands. Down ball again. Let's see where Baruch's at. Outside set. Tipped.
Good back and forth here.
Looks like one of the Maritime players is down. Took an ankle injury.
Yeah, it looks like Colleen Ireland.
All over the place. Outside set. Off the net. Ball goes down. Point Maritime, 21-23. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I think she brushed it off. That's a tough one for the losing team on that point whenever there's a big rally like that goes on for a while. There's nothing that feels better than winning it, but nothing that feels worse when you're on the losing end of it.
Yeah, you don't want to be on there. Ball goes in. 23-22. Maritime comes back. Timeout, Coach Edwards. We'll be back in 1 minute.
So back to action here. Maritime has come back, trailed at one point by about 5 points, and have managed to cut it to 1 during the most crucial part here of the second set.
Abby Steele back to serve. Baruch with the middle set, tipped into the middle of the court. Maritime's there now. Baruch with the dig, outside, little tight, tipped over. Tight pass from Maritime.
Big point.
Down ball goes into the net. That's not what you want to do. 24-22, Baruch's got point. If Baruch can pull a second set victory right here, Maritime's in a hole, down 2 sets. Maritime can come back. We got an interesting game at 1-1. A-ball.
Blocked!
Hey, there we go. Nice block.
Oh, good play by Mello and Pentovic.
Baruch takes the second set, 25-22, and takes a 2-0 lead over Maritime. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Back here in the third set. And right off the bat, the Bearcats get the first point. Bearcats up 2-0 here on Dick Pink Day. After this first game, Maritime will take on Rutgers Newark. And then the last match of the day is scheduled for the Bearcats taking on Rutgers Newark. As here we have a tri-match.
A good old Saturday tri-match. Gotta love them.
Viola.
That might be her 5th or 6th kill, just dropping the ball right over the middle. Ooh, nice serve, goes net. Shannon back to serve. Baruch picked up, outside set, off the hands, Shannon with the dig, outside set for Maritime, picked up by Baruch, middle set, tipped, Maritime's there. Free ball, Baruch to deal. Nice high pass, setter tips the ball over, Maritime, down ball. Baruch back set, Maritime goes to the middle. Down for a point.
And that's their first lead since the beginning of the first set. They managed to tie it in the second set at one point, but then the Bearcats took over from there. But as far as leading, this is their first lead since early in the first set.
Middle set to V. Net.
A point for the Bearcats on the net violation. We're tied at 3.
Baruch gets the point. 3-3.
Quick look at the stats for the Bearcats. Viola leads the way with 12 kills, hitting .550.
Nice V. Except for that serve.
And Catherine Chen with 20 assists.
Wow, good for Catherine. Both great players. Outside set for Baruch, off the hands, dug by Danielle, great cover. Back to Mina. A little miscommunication, free ball over the net. Maritime to the outside. No hands, touch, no touch. Ball goes just wide. Nice high swing, but just a little wide.
Stella Chung has 13 digs for the Bearcats. Danielle Nagar has 8 digs.
Maritime row 4, setter. Front row, back set. Kill. Maritime has that setter front row now. You need to watch out for those little tips over the net.
For Maritime, Brady's leading the way with 8 kills. She also has 11 digs. She's been busy on both ends. And Kirchner with 20 assists so far.
Wow, both setters doing their job.
You can, of course, follow also the live stats of this match on either Maritime's athletic website or, of course, BruchAthletics.com.
Outside set for Baruch, tight, tipped into the middle. Point Bearcats. Maritime having 1 or 2 issues with the tips that are going into the middle. A couple miscommunication problems. Let's see if Baruch can capitalize and finish out the third set. This is going to be Maritime's last breath. They have to win this set. I think they're going to give Baruch their all in this set at least. And right now they've got a 2-point lead. Nice float serve. High ball outside. Into the middle of the court, picked up. Outside set low, off the hands, great swing. Outside set. She went hands and didn't hit him. Maritime puts up a tough block, but sometimes you got to deal with it. Float serve, picked up. Back set, Taylor into the net. Baruch finding some offensive troubles right now and early. Down 5-9. Little net troubles right now. Ref fixed it.
Phil Wagenblast, veteran in this business.
Great guy. Really nice, good guy. We have some really nice CUNY refs. They let us play. They talk to us after. Really nice people. Ball goes down the line. Point Bearcats.
Yel Nagar would serve. Bearcats trying to get back into it. Down 9-6.
Nice serve. Down ball from Maritime. Picked up. V off the hands for a kill. V leading the game. Very impressed with V this morning. She ate her Wheaties or drank her coffee, whatever she had to do to get up, she was there and ready. Tomahawk from Maritime. Free ball from the setter. Middle set back to V. Tip back to the middle. Viola for another kill. Maritime says stop it. Time out. Baruch down 8-9. We will be back in 1 minute. Do not leave. And we are live. Danielle back to serve. 8-9. Bearcats are down, but they're up 2-0. Ball goes over. Nice high pass. Outside set. Down the line. Dug by Baruch. Nice, Danielle. Free ball. Maritime. Tight pass. Middle set. Tipped. Danielle with another dig. Outside set.
Stella. There we go, all tied up at 9.
It was dug, but there was a net, number 11.
So after being down by, I believe, as much as 4 points, Bearcats come back to tie it.
Yeah, 5-9, 6-9. Now we got 9-9. All about the momentum. Middle set for Baruch. V, nice. Outside set. Down the line, picked up. Baruch playing some nice defense. Free ball to Maritime. Outside set. Deep angle shot. Ball goes in the court for Maritime. 10-9 Maritime lead. Nice float serve. Middle set. Blocked. It seems like there was some miscommunication on that for Baruch. Taylor came on the inside. V came in for the same exact route. They're talking it over right now. But even as a freshman, Catherine does have to lead her court as a setter. You need to lead your hitters. Outside set. Hit. Dug by Maritime. Picked up. Off the net. In. Wow, you got to hate those. When the ball touches the net and trickles in, those are just annoying points. And now you're down 3.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Back to V. Off the Baruch rafters. Maritime was ready, though. Gotta love that home field advantage. Do we see hands? Off the hands. Number 11.
That was a big swing right there. Instead of Maritime going up by 4, the Bearcats managed to cut it to 2.
Ball goes over the net. Outside set.
Stella
with the kill. Ball goes down. Baruch setter's front row right now. She could even go for the dump. Down ball. Danielle picked it up. Nice pass. Outside set. Stella tries to drop it deep, but just goes a foot or two long. Sub Maritime. We're coming to the back half of set 3 right now. These are going to be some crucial points. While Baruch gives the free ball, they get a free ball right back. Ball set over. Outside. Ooh, some miscommunication on Maritime. They hit the ball into the net. Number 14.
Maritime has played a lot better in this third set, but the Bearcats only behind by 1 point, so that's some pretty good news. That even though Maritime is throwing their best stuff at the Bearcats, Bearcats are only down by 1. Just got to find that momentum, that big rally. Maybe that's going to start it right now. All tied at 13.
All tied.
And you can't be happy if you're Maritime, you know, had a chance to go up by 4 points for the second time this set. And now you look up at the scoreboard and you're tied at 13. So good job by the Bearcats.
Yeah, I would like to see the Bearcats take this third set. Although, yeah, we just
thought that might have hit the line.
Yeah, that was close. We got the Baruch men's volleyball team doing line reffing today.
It's not too early, is it?
it's a little early for us, not gonna lie. I had to make a few calls this morning and make sure all the guys were ready.
Yeah, no group text. People actually use the phone now? Is that
Yeah, we were not ready at 10:30, I can tell you that. Some of us were still getting our New York City bacon, egg, and cheeses.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, right? Middle set, Maritime. Dug by V. V doing everything. Free ball to Maritime. Let's see if they reply. Back set. Dug. Set over into the middle.
Didn't fool him that time.
We got some athletic plays going on right now. Back row attack. Stella. Great swing.
That is a big, big point for the Bearcats, who now retake the 1 point lead. And again, as I said before, you know, when you have these long back and forth, these long rallies, it really hurts when you lose the point. And that happened to the Bearcats in the second set. And this time, though, the Bearcats came out on the winning end.
Yeah, the middle just tipped and did a V play. She just tipped the ball right over the middle, said, hey, I understand your libero's not in. Let's see if you can dig this ball. And I would do it right back to Maritime right now.
Meredith Hayes from Houston, Texas, with that point to tie this game up.
Texas native.
Yep.
Nice deep serve off the hands. Back row attack to Stella again. Ball goes into the net. Oh no. Maritime goes up 17-15. And that's what I was saying. Instead of going for an offensive kill, you just put the ball over to where the libero's not at. And just see where it goes. Baruch with a wild point win. 16-17, Bearcats are still down. Number 22, Catherine, back to float serve. Nice deep float. Takes him off the net a little bit. Back set. Shot. Ball goes out just long. Baruch ties it, 17-17. We got a game to 25. Got to win by 2.
First 8 points.
Back row attack, a little off the net. Baruch ready for it. Back set, Taylor sets it over. Picked up, back row attack from Maritime. Dug by Baruch, that was a nice swing. That was a very nice back row attack. Maritime with the serve. Ball goes over. Free ball from Baruch. Not into the rafters. It's playable. Middle set. It's a 2. Off the hands of Mina. Ball falls down. 17-19. Not too much of a cushion left for the Bearcats. Ball goes over the net. Back to Mina. Down ball to the Bearcats. Outside set. Down the line. Ball back to the Bearcats. Mina hits it over, but it's Doug. Gabrielle on the outside. Ball goes just barely deep.
Thankfully so. Bearcats get the point.
Just out. That would have been bad to see 2017, but now we've got 19-18. Bearcats down 1. Way back to serve. Tipped over. Danielle right there. Taylor, back row attack. Off the hands and in the court deep. That was good. Nice hit by Taylor. 19-19. We had a game to 8. Now we got a game to 6. Back. High ball to the outside. Shot down the line. Picked up. Maritime goes back to their outside. Deep angle swing. Baruch outside. Deep shot. Ball goes just out. Maybe 6 inches.
Not by much.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, some of these girls are missing and losing points, but these balls are barely going out. Float serve over the net. Danielle, nice pass. Mina tipped. Dug by Maritime. Outside set. Blocked. And Taylor just kind of caught it in her hands. Baruch down 21-19. This is exactly what happened when we had an 8-point stretch to go. Float serve into the net. Let's see if Baruch can bring it into 21 right here.
This is going to go down to the wire. And yellow serve. Bearcats need a few points here.
Ball goes over. Doug. Tipped. Setter with the dump, but picked up by Baruch. Stella with the shot. Outside set. Ball goes just
point for all, not there, big.
Just a little out. (21-21). Danielle with the float serve. Danielle, nice. The libero, gets the crucial ace. 22-21, Bearcats lead.
She's excited. We want that.
She is a very emotional player. She gets into her game.
Oh, nice little boy.
Ooh, might have been a double. I don't know if I would have called double on that. Tip. Dug by Maritime. There's no outside. They've got to go to the middle. Free ball. Danielle picked it up. High ball to the back row. Set over. Maritime needs to put this ball away. Outside set. Ball goes down. Number 11, Shannon, their leader.
Yeah, she's shown a few times in this match that when she's set up right and she has all the time in the world to swing at that ball, that a lot of times she's going to get the point, and that's what happened. Viola!
Just got word, too, from the Maritime coach that Shannon, number 11 on Maritime, is within 5 kills of getting 1,000 kills in her career, which is a huge number.
Yeah, we'll highlight that once she does do that.
Yeah, she might not get it in this Baruch match, but they are playing Rutgers next. And anybody who gets 1,000 points in their career for volleyball is a good player. Great. She gets another one. Smart shot, takes a little off, just goes down the line, picks her spot, hits her spot, does nothing super special with it. That was a great swing. 23-23, we have a 2-point game. Arc Arena is alive. And I'm actually getting word now that that was her 1,000th kill. She got it down the line. That was a smart shot. She picked it. She wanted it. Nobody was stopping her from getting that kill. And Maritime celebrates the 1,000th kill with a block. Maritime grabs the win, takes set 3. And that's incredible. We will be back in 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Back here to the start of the 4th set, we just had a very nice moment. SUNY-Maritime's number 11, Shannon Brady, was recognized by the PA announcer. She needed 15 kills coming into this match to reach 1,000, and she got that.
What I like, too, it doesn't look like she's focused on any number set of kills. She's just playing her game. She's just playing how she wants. She's picking her shots, playing comfortable, playing relaxed, calm, cool, collective, however you want to say. She's a good volleyball player.
Bearcats, of course, in their history have a few 1,000 killed players. Lauren Hayden, of course, 1,120. Mackenzie Davidson, 1,085.
Mackenzie, too, was a great player. Heavy arm. She could swing.
Becca Peralta, who comes around a lot, one of our favorites. She also finished 7th short, but she was close. Fioriola, during my early years here in the mid-2000s, she also came close, 942.
Wow. Yeah, good for Shannon. That's an incredible volleyball player. Bearcats go down 0-3. And Erica, for the second time, ball goes under the net. I see her going for the float, and I see her trying to hit that short serve, but you got to give your team an opportunity to just even get into the rally. Baruch to reply with their serve. Outside set. Shot, picked up. Way, there to cover. Back to Stella. Stella goes down ball, picked up. Back set, off the hands. V's there. Just a little dinker over the net, blocked by Maritime, but Maritime also touched the net. So that's a point to Baruch. Baruch is down 2-3. If you are just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, Baruch is in the pink jerseys and Maritime is in the white. We have a dig pink today. Ball is still live, ladies and gentlemen. Ball is still live. Set over the net. Anything off the backboard, you can play. One hand dig by Danielle. Free ball from Baruch, goes deep. Tight set, middle. Dug by Taylor, Danielle just keeps it alive. And they call the double on a pokey, which I do not understand. Right now, coach is arguing that that ball was shanked to the back court. Hit the basketball hoop and came back into play. But if the basketball hoop was not there, the ball momentum would have just gone all the way to the wall and it been point Baruch. But for this arena, it counts and you can play it.
Yeah, the players were kind of celebrating, and then the Maritime was kept on playing, and some of the players were kind of having a laugh about it, but unfortunately at the very end, it became Maritime's point.
Back row attack. Ball trickles off the net. 2 one-arm digs by Maritime. Middle set, V, tipped into the middle. Ball goes down. Maritime leads 4-3. V back to serve. Gabrielle with the pass. Middle tip. Going back row again to Stella. Oh my goodness. The freshman from the back row. V back to serve again. Float serve over the net. Back set Maritime. Ball goes down the line. V says no. Free ball over. Maritime picks it up. High ball outside. Shot. V with her second dig of the set. Way tips it over. Middle set Maritime. V, third dig.
Oh, good point.
V with her third dig in one whole rally. That was awesome. She's doing everything for the Bearcats.
Bearcats leading 5-4.
Bearcats take a 1-point lead, 5-4. V sends the ball over, and they get a free ball. Taylor with the pass. Middle set to Mina, off the hands. Doug, it's tight. Net. The net's bouncing, and it's Maritime. Maritime's in the net again.
Bearcats up by 2.
Yeah, Baruch sneaking into the 2-point lead. Let's see how this holds for this set 4. Float serve, Gabrielle passes it, back to Gabrielle on the outside. Doug, straight into the rafters, but straight back down. That was a nice 4-point run by Baruch right there. Danielle comes back into the serve, the libero. Baruch gets the block, but it trickles down right in between their hands. Point Maritime. Meredith back to serve again, number 12. Ball goes just out. Baruch sneaks into a 7-6 lead. freshman from Queens. Catherine back to serve. Nice deep float serve. Nice pass. And a double on the setter, Erica, number 1 from Maritime. We got the SUNY school playing the CUNY school. You got your state university against your city university. Both playing some great volleyball out here today.
Oh, that was a good save.
Kept alive. That ball is in play. Outside. Baruch isn't ready, though. Picked up by Maritime. Down ball. Setters out. Danielle comes in. Taylor with the tip. Ball goes down. Taylor sees the opening and gets it. Catherine Chen back to serve. Baruch goes into a 9-6 lead. If they can go up 10 here, 4 points is a lot. Off the hands. Back to Taylor. Taylor with the down ball. Gabrielle with the pickup. Into the rafters. And Baruch home gym helps them out.
This is their biggest lead since the second set. Got to build on this and try to shut this out.
Baruch gives back 1 point, 10-7. A kill from Taylor. Way back to serve. Nice short serve. Picking on the outside. Outside set. Stella just goes a little long. Just a little long. Baruch up 11-8. Mina with the deep angle kill. Great shot for Mina. Very smart.
Just a reminder, after this match, Maritime will stay on the court and they will take on Rutgers Newark after about a 40-minute warm-up period. And then after that match, Bearcats will take on Rutgers Newark.
And if you saw that, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Arc Arena coming into play. You got to realize that there's a rafter up there. If you're from Baruch, it's easier to play with. If you're not, sometimes you forget about it. Shannon trying to make something out of nothing, really. Ball goes into the net. We'll be back in 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. And we are live. 14-18, Bearcats are up. Danielle back to serve. Outside set, Shannon off the hands. That is 1,000 something. She's getting her kills.
Bearcats 14, Opportunities 9.
And back to the 1,000 kills. You really do not meet a lot of people in their whole collegiate career or high school career who get 1,000 kills in volleyball. I am honored to just be in the gym with her. That was a nice hit. Ball goes deep corner. Point Maritime. Libero serves. Ball goes in the net.
15-10.
In the women's game for volleyball, for college at least, the girls can serve, but if you go into the spring and you want to go to a men's match, you cannot have the libero serve. You have to have your middle, a DS, or a sub serve that ball. Shannon with the pickup, off the net, way with the dig, but just a little bit of a shank. Nice defense, though. Way to get a touch. Angle your shoulders a little bit more, and that ball's coming back into our side of the court. Number 1, Erica back to serve. Ball goes over it, passed, middle, way. I'm sorry, V. Danielle. Taylor in the back row, tipped. Gabrielle with a nice one-arm dive. Taylor just doesn't come up with it. Looks like a little miscommunication between Taylor and Way. 15-12. Baruch has a 3-point lead. Erica back to serve again. Outside set, a little off the net. Standing down ball. Shannon just goes for it. Middle set. This one just goes just long.
We'll take it, 16-12 Bearcats.
And you can see Coach Kevin just trying to do anything he can just to get his girls to grind out this game. This will be a great win for the Baruch Bearcats if they can pull this out. Float serve. Ball goes over the net. Pass back to Maritime, though. Shannon on the outside, off the hands. Taylor with the dig. V just can't get the ball over. 16-13, Bearcats are up 3. Float serve goes to the net. Danielle picks it up. Outside set, Way with the tip. Back set from Maritime into the antenna, number 10. That's Abby Steele with the error. Bearcats lead 17-13. Viola back to serve. Ooh, Mina. Ball got passed just over the net and just out of Mina's reach. They could have communicated a little bit better, or maybe just set that ball up to the setter and gotten a high ball swing. That's okay. That's why we're a still young team. Ball goes in the net. And right now for the Bearcats, we have 6 freshmen on the court. Out of the 6 starters, 6 are freshmen. Ball hit the net. What we thought hit the antenna, but went over for a Bearcat point. And John, especially for having a team of freshmen, they're doing pretty well in the CUNY conference. And CUNY is a very strong league for girls volleyball.
Yeah, especially this year.
Yeah, even being 3rd or 4th, they're still a good team for all freshmen. I'm really looking forward to the next couple years for this team, especially behind the expertise of Coach Kevin. He will put them in the right position to succeed.
Yeah, Hunter is undefeated right now, 6-0, 18-3 overall.
They're a powerhouse.
Yeah, it's been the Baruch Hunter show pretty much the last 10, 11 years. But when you look at Brooklyn, Baruch, John Jay, and even Staten Island, you know, all the years that I've been here, I've usually been a 2-horse race. This year it's become a 5-horse race where everyone's really battling for second place to, you know, meet heavily favored Hunter. And it's good. I think it's good. You're also seeing that in women's tennis. You're seeing that in men's soccer this year as well. I think for a number of years in CUNY, it's just been too imbalanced. This year, there's a lot more teams in the hunt, and I just think that's very good.
Also, with every school specializing in the academics that they have, it's hard to get specific athletes to specific schools sometimes. Especially here at Baruch, we really only take in a lot of the big business kids.
Boy,
Ball goes down.
Jesus.
Yeah, Danielle with some hustle over there.
I thought I felt like an earthquake the way she slammed their hands on the floor.
No, she's just an energetic. She wants to be in here. She wants to play. She does not like to lose. I've played in just a couple open gyms with her just over the summer on free time, and she is a ruthless player to play with. She wants to get her win. She doesn't care if she's playing with guys, girls. She wants to beat you. Speaking of that, Baruch leads 2018, 2-1. We will be back in 1 minute. And we are back, 2018. Baruch is up.
By the way, the reason why we go mute on the breaks is because when we play music, that's a tough one to lose right there. YouTube, not a fan of hearing music, will give you a copyright strike, so we tend to go mute. So this is kind of starting out the way the third set went.
2019, 2020, Baruch with the double. We got a game. Baruch went up the first set, the second set, dropped the third set, and now we're in the fourth. Let's see what comes out of this 5-point game.
Oh, good play by Stella.
Stella with the kill.
Bearcats needed that.
So for the first time in a while, Baruch adds somebody to the court who isn't a freshman with V coming into the middle. Danielle back to serve. Ball goes over.
Ace!
Nice float serve for Danielle. That was a very strong ace right there. 22-20. Baruch takes the lead. Maritime with timeouts left. Let's see where they call them. Another off the net pass. Free ball to Baruch. It's deep. Ways there. V just a little out. Another great swing on V's part, but just a couple inches out. That's one of the things about volleyball. You can have a great swing, great serve, but it just might miss. Ooh, but there, that's, especially with the score, she needs to focus up a little bit more instead of just going back there and launching a serve.
Well, that's the big difference what's happening now in terms of what happened in the third set is that Maritime didn't make any mistakes, and they've made a few of them so far.
Taylor with the dig. Outside, tight. She might have gone under. Shannon with the down ball.
Oh, good play.
Tipped over. That was more of a little dump by Catherine Chen, front row setter.
Match point.
Danielle needs the towel. Clean up a little bit on the court real quick. Usually the other team does that to ice the server a little bit, but we've got match point right here in Taylor's hands. The freshman back to serve. Picks on the outside. Nice high pass. Maritime gets it. Shannon, pokey over the net. Shannon is 5'11", very tall girl. Reaches her hand up, just kind of slaps that ball down. Gives her team some life for a couple more points. Erica back to serve again. Ball goes over. Danielle pass. Outside set. Point Baruch. Game, set, and match. Baruch takes the lead and the game. 25-22, winning it 3-1. we will have Maritime and Rutgers, New York come up Rutgers, New Jersey come up right now. Newark, actually. There's a couple Rutgers. That's my bad, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what happens when you're from California.
That's what happens when you bring a West Coast kid to the East Coast. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Thanks for joining us. That was a great play, great game by Baruch, and we'll be back in about 25 minutes, half hour with another set. Stay with us, guys.